in a greenhouse today. We chose to film here because, as you can see, I'm surrounded by plants. There are tomatoes. There's kale. For some reason, kale is growing. Not sure why. Peppers, strawberry, used as a prop, already flowering. It's good that we're inside today because it's cold out there. It's freezing temperatures the last few nights and for a few more nights. And it's good that we are inside because we are protected from the elements, as these plants need protecting from the elements. Soon they will be planted outside, and for now, they are cared for, they are nurtured. In a way, they are mothered. They are beginning to grow, and they do so much better when they are under the protection of a greenhouse. That word mothered means to look after, to care for, to take care of, to nurture, to nurse, to protect, to cherish, to tend, or to raise. So this Sunday, we celebrate Mother's Day. We celebrate the women in our lives who have that special place and that special title called mom. But Mother's Day is full of complexity. It's full of broken relationships at times. Some people are not able to ever be a mother for whatever reason. And it can be a really hard day, but complex or not, here we are celebrating the moms of our lives because we all understand how blessed we are when we have a mother's love. I'm thankful that I have a great mom who has modeled sacrificial and unconditional love to me my entire life. There are so many times I have not been worthy of her love, and she has been rock solid. I also have a double blessing of I have a mother-in-law who is amazing as well. So I get it from my mom, my mother-in-law, and then I've been able to witness my wife be an amazing mom these years to our 3 children. So I have really an embarrassment of blessing when it comes to mothers in my lives that I've witnessed and been blessed by, and also the women in my life who I've been able to work with, my sisters, and just I've been blessed by their wisdom, their strength, their compassion, and just how they are wired. So despite the complexities of Mother's Day, the fact of the matter is we're going to look at the blessing of the motherly attributes of God. God is not male, he is not female. God is, in Genesis 1:27, we're reminded that all that is male and all that is female is found fully functioning and together in who God is, the image of God. In the book of Numbers 11, it says Moses is having this conversation with God, and he's saying, like, these are your people. There's been trouble with Moses and the people, and he is saying, they're yours. You have conceived them, you have birthed them, they are yours. In Isaiah, in 1 Peter 2, we see God, this image of God taking care of his children in the most motherly way. And our truest understanding and picture of who God is found in Jesus. So we're going to look at Matthew 23:37, where Jesus uses this motherly imagery to convey how he feels about his people. So Matthew 23, verse 37. And it goes like this. He is coming over this city of Jerusalem, and as he comes into the city, he says this, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills the prophets and stones God's messengers, how often I have wanted to gather your children together as a hen protects her chicks beneath her wings, but you wouldn't let me." There is this fierce tenderness to this verse. Oh, how I have longed, like you have not been deserving of my love or the love of your faithful God, but I long to comfort you and care for you like a hen protects, loves, cares for her chicks. Hens are quite fascinating. A hen has up to 24 informative clucks. There's a happy egg laying cluck. There is a cluck that comes as they are hatching. The hen will be clucking encouragement to her chick, and so the chick will know her voice when it emerges from the egg. There's also a cluck of anger. There's a cluck of warning. There is a cluck of you should eat now, and that cluck of warning happens when there can be predators that are flying about. There can also be predators on the ground, and it seems like there is a different cluck for predator in the air and for a predator that is stealthily moving along the ground towards her chicks, and she clucks this warning. The imagery of a hen and chicks reveals a very sacrificial and protective love. And there are stories of hens protecting their chicks through fire, where the hen perishes and the chicks are alive and well underneath her wings. And the same is true of predators, of this hen taking on the danger and the cost and protecting your chicks. It is beautiful imagery. And here is Jesus longing to care and protect his people. And he says this, "But you wouldn't let me." In free-range chickens, I've learned a lot about chickens these last few days, as you can hear. Free-range chickens, when there is that warning cluck, some of the chicks are paralyzed by fear, and some try and save themselves and go into a different direction away from their mother hen. And the truth of the matter is the mother hen cannot run around and gather them individually. They have to come to her. And as you read through this verse, you can see the truth that is conveyed of when Jesus is talking about the hen and the chicks, when he says, "And you won't let me cover and protect you." I can't run around and get each and every one of you. There is something about the call, the cluck of the hen saying, "Warning, come to me." And the hen doesn't then go, "Okay, you won't come to me, I'm now going to punish you." There is something about this verse 37 where Jesus is saying, "I am calling out to you, but I acknowledge you have the choice to come to me." And I just find that really powerful and moving of a Savior and a Creator who says, "I love you, I have created you, but I respect your choice." It's like love is not possible without the choice. And here Jesus is saying, you are given a choice. And he acknowledges the choices have been made and sacrifices himself, even for those who choose to not make the choice to come to Jesus. He says, I am still going to love you sacrificially. And that's what Jesus does, still leaving the option open for all those who want to know Jesus, who want to know their true value, their true identity in Jesus. And he says, I will give you that opportunity. Following Jesus doesn't protect us from the physical trials or pains of life, and that's clear. As a follower of Christ, it's not like I have not had issues with health. That's just a part of life in the fallen world. But what following Jesus does do is it protects our souls from believing we are unloved. It protects our souls from believing we are unwanted. It protects our souls from living a life with our ego at the center, and protects us from the illusion that we can run off or that we can save ourselves. Like those chicks, like these plants, we are all in need of a Savior's fierce and tender love. So this Mother's Day, it is our prayer that you feel and that you know the love of Jesus. May you answer the call of Jesus and find love and warmth and protection under his wings. You are loved. Go with God. Happy Mother's Day.